Hi there, welcome to the Animals Naturally podcast with me, Suzanne. The aim of this podcast is to help to give you ideas and tips on how to care for your animal more naturally. Whether it's your horse, dog, other pet or other animal, there's a whole world of complementary therapies and holistic approaches that you can use to help your animal's health to be maintained more naturally. I'm founder of Taranet, a leading international natural animal healthcare resource at taranet.co.uk. I provide you lots of information on how to care for animals with using complementary therapies and holistic approaches, and also support pet care and equestrian businesses on how to be as best they can. In this episode of the podcast, I'm going to talk about some of the ways you can use magnotherapy with your horse. Magnotherapy has been used for many, many years to help many animals to maintain mobility quite often. Often it's used with animals who've got some aches and pains, some stiffness, perhaps arthritis or for other reasons, other strains. So magnotherapy though, there's many different types of it. There's many different ways you can use it with your horse. So I'm just going to give you an overview of 5 common ways or popular ways that you can use magnotherapy. So the first one that you can use with your horse I'm going to talk about is something called a magnetic horse band. So Equistream Z, they have a effectively like a little band that you put around the horse's fetlock that's got a magnet in it, which doesn't pulse, it spins around. Obviously you can't see this, it just looks like a band, a Velcro band. The process they use prevents an increase in temperature, so it allows the bands to be worn by the horse immediately after exercise and for long periods of time too, including with your horse being turned out in the field. My own horse Tara started wearing these when she was around 30 years old, and I found they did make quite a big difference to her arthritis and helped her maintain her mobility. I'll put a link to this and other products I'm going to talk about in the show notes. The next way your horse can enjoy magnotherapy is using some magnetic chaps. So a company called Equilibrium, they have magnets that they claim are where you want them in their magnetic horse boots. And they're not to be used in the field though, they are purely for stable use because they'd be ruined if your horse went out wearing them in the field and they might not stay up either. But they have 4 different magnets in them. And they can be used overnight. They can be used for any animal really, any horse who, whether they're ridden or a veteran on box rest. And you can also use as an alternative to stable bandages to help keep your horse's legs warm and maintain circulation. Again, this is something that I use with my horse Tara as well, and I found them to be easy use and to wash and to keep clean and maintain. Another way your horse can enjoy magnotherapy is with a horse rug. So there's a few different manufacturers who do magnetic horse rugs. Equilibrium is a company I mentioned before. They also do horse rugs too. And these enable your horse to help have their joint function maintained and maintain healthy muscles. My horse, Tara, when she had physiotherapy, one of the treatments that the physiotherapist used was a magnetic horse rug. So between treatments, between the physio coming to see Tara, I was given a magnetic rug for her to wear, and it really, really helped her, and it's a good part of the treatment and just helped enhance the benefits of the physiotherapy. You can also buy different magnets now that you can use on with your other tack. So you can buy magnetic pole bands, for instance, and they are said to help reduce tension and relax the horse's pole area. So you just fit them over your horse's bridle headpiece or over the head collar headpiece. Premier Equine is one company who offer those, but there are many other companies as well. Another system you can use is something by a company called FMBS, and they do a dual therapy rug. So not only does it include a powerful pulsed electromagnetic therapy with it also has deep massage as a combination. So this dual therapy rug covers the main muscle groups in your horse from the pole down to the tail, and it can be used daily as well to support performance as part of your warm-up and cool-down routine. It's excellent for horses too in rehabilitation or with specific stiffnesses, injuries or general maintenance. This therapy rug has other options you can use alongside it, so such as leg wraps and light therapy products and pads. The prices for this rug, because it's quite an advanced type of rug, vary from £2,000 to £5,000, but there are options to hire it as well. I'll give you the link to their website, as I said, with the other companies that I've mentioned earlier. So there are, say, several different types of ways you can use magnotherapy. I think years ago there was quite a limited selection of products you could use for magnotherapy for your horse, but they have become increasingly more varied over the last few years. And certainly there's a lot more products out there now, and they all do often vary quite a bit in terms of the magnets they use and the magnetic technology that they're in using in their product. So certainly do shop around. Your veterinary surgeon will be able to help advise you on what might be the best option, and again the physiotherapist as well will be able to help you too. So I hope that's been useful to give you an idea of the different types of magnotherapy. If you'd like any more information on magnotherapy, then do please visit my website at taranet.co.uk, where you can find information on this and many other complementary therapies. Thank you for listening, and until next time, goodbye.